We have had a doozy of a day.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
Johnny! Weird. Welcome to the Horror Basement and Beyond with the Big Ball Buddies, Jim Jam and Johnny. I'm one of your hosts, Johnny. As always, Jim Jam's here with us.
Jim Jam here.
Yes, it looks different. Jim Jam's on the left-hand side.
Actually, no, it looks the same.
Yeah, well, on a laptop.
Oh, it'll mirror once it. Okay.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It is mirrored, though. It is weird. Super weird. We have a little bit of a new setup. We're in a temporary location, and we've been gone for a while, as you've noticed. So Jim Jam's got moved, and we're back.
Yeah, it'll be like this for a couple weeks, and then we'll have the new location set up.
Yeah, so hopefully, new camera will be better than this camera. If you're watching this on Tingler or YouTube or Spotify,
A little bit low quality, but it's because we're using an actual laptop. Because the damn webcam keeps messing up the audio. So
yeah, we're having a little bit of technical issues, but that is the Horror Basement and Beyond style from day one. Been doing this almost 8 years total, and we have had issues from day one.
lost a couple hosts because of it.
Yes, and it has not stopped.
Us, no.
No, I'm talking about the issues have not stopped.
I don't think they ever will.
We have been messing with this for an hour and a half, and for some reason, the new webcam, when you plug it in, and it may be just into the laptop. I mean, it cancels the microphones for everything.
Yeah.
Audio don't want to work.
So yeah, we got to figure all that out. I gotta Google all that. So we'll get it figured out.
Yeah. So it's an issue. Any ideas?
Yeah, we'd love to.
Jim, maybe. I don't know. I say that any ideas would be a help, but then it might not be because you get a bunch of ideas and then you're back to square one and can't figure it out anyway. So, yeah, it'll get figured out though. And once we get to a permanent situation, even if I have to bring my laptop, maybe something, I got different software in it as far as OSB or.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's just, how, OBS. Is this OBS?
Yeah.
So, you know how it goes. But yeah, we're back. Lots have gone on. Lots have gone.
Yeah, like I said, I moved.
I've got tattoo critters. It's hard. This webcam, yeah, it's mirrored. It's weird. I got a critters tattoo and a Jace tattoo.
Same one on your shirt, right?
No, this is different. Same artist. This is inspired by a T-shirt I have. It's not the exact design, but it is inspired. I can't think of his name right now, even though I should. But yeah, Jim Jam. Have we watched a lot of horror movies?
We watched Let Me In. Is that what it is? Let Them. What's that one?
Let Me In.
Talk to Me.
Talk to Me. Did you watch it?
Yeah, we went to theater saw it.
When?
Last Sunday.
Oh, I haven't talked to you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't talked to you.
Ashton, isn't that when we went to it? Was it last Saturday or Sunday we saw Talk to Me? Something like that, yeah. So yeah, we watched that.
I watched that. It's really good.
Dude.
It's a really good movie.
It's fucking freaky.
I know the stories out there saying that it was the scariest movie. That to me, that is
freaked me out, but
yeah, being scared is I think what's the word like? It's I can't think of the word that I'm thinking of, but that's subjective. You know what I'm saying? Like some people might be scared of it. I'm not sure if any movie as an adult that I'm actually scared. You might get a jump scare. You know what I'm saying? But not like actually scared.
I don't think nothing jump scared me in that movie.
No, I'm just saying, like in a movie,
Well, yeah,
you might get a creepy feeling if you turn off all the lights and you're watching a scary movie, just because then it would get in your head, especially where we're at right now. If there wasn't this many houses around,
yeah,
it would be even like if you lived out in the middle of fucking nowhere with all the lights out watching a horror movie, I could see you might get a little creeped out, like an old house, and you
yeah.
hear creaks and shit like in the house. Like I can see that.
Yeah, where we're at, we're in a lake house on Tim's Ford Lake, and the lake is like football throw from this house through the woods a little ways. But
Yeah, there's tons of houses around though.
I could so throw a football and throw it in the water if the trees wasn't there.
I think it's farther than that. I
I,
don't think you could.
I could do it.
I don't think you could. You're not athletic.
Evil Knievel here, buddy.
Evil Knievel.
Oh shit, that's not football.
No, that's not football. That's why I was like, you're not jumping a motorcycle. You're throwing a
I
football.
could jump a motorcycle through there.
He's old
Brett Favre.
Peyton Manning here in Tennessee.
I ain't got a big head. I got a wide head. I don't have a tall head like
you know,
you.
that is true. That is true.
This motherfucker's damn head's like a mountain.
That is true. That is true. But Talk to Me is if you haven't watched it and it's in a theater locally, I'm not sure if it's even still out locally in Tullahoma. Talk to Me. But it's a really good movie. Definitely should go watch it. Sorry, soda. The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Is it Demeter?
Okay, you still watching Tom.
I'm gonna say Demeter because I haven't really heard anybody pronounce it, and I've never heard of it. I just know that it's a story from Bram Stoker's, like a story off of Bram Stoker's Dracula. I'm gonna go watch that movie tomorrow is my goal. I was gonna go watch it today, but we've been getting some like crazy thunderstorms. It's summertime in Tennessee, and
Snatch.
really, this has really been like the last couple of weeks has really been where we've got some good thunderstorms, and it hasn't. It's been a couple months. You know, it really like we've got some rain, but not this.
It's making up for it too.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, that's just typical, you know, where it rains all the time here, really. It'll rain for an hour, then just move on. Then no rain. But I'm gonna go watch it. If you've seen it, let us know what you think about it. Last Voyage of the Demeter. I've seen a headline where they say claims that it's starting off slow, like as far as box office sales. But the director of it, Andre Overdahl, on the chances they've already talked to him about a possible sequel. Yeah, we've been humorously discussing whether this movie can keep going. Which I don't know if it can because I haven't seen the movie. Which is interesting that people were asking him if you know, and I really don't want to read any further into this because I don't want to ruin like the story for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but I'm curious how this ends.
So this guy, he directed Scary Stories to Tell in Dark and The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Okay, well, Autopsy of Jane Doe is really good. Scary Stories was really
You
good.
said that name. I'm friends with him on Facebook, man.
Oh hell yeah!
I mean, yeah, it's actually him. You know, I ain't saw nothing he done posted in a while, but
But my whole thing is uh I don't know how it ends, so I don't know if there can be a sequel, but there's always a possibility of a sequel. You know how movies are. Some movies just need to be a one-off. Like they're already talking about a sequel to uh Talk to Me, but it's going to be a prequel because that's the new thing is doing prequels. You know what I'm saying instead of sequels. Um, you could do a sequel and just not have it's like not have the same characters. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't necessarily need them. Like someone commented on something like, "Why would you do a sequel? None of the characters were likable. Blah blah blah. They're all horrible people," and they were. Essentially, something was wrong with most of them. I liked the movie. Don't or Talk to Me. I thought it I like the characters. I mean, really, like you didn't get to really know them, but that's fine.
It's an A24 movie.
Yeah. So, and they can crank out some movies.
So I think they're the next Blumhouse.
Yes. Well, yeah, we've talked about this before. A24 has really been churning out some horror movies and some good ones. And they always have some like really extreme something in there. You know what I'm saying? And the one part, I think you know what I'm talking about. The slamming.
Oh yeah,
That shit I was like,
and it happened to a teenager.
yeah, and I was just like, whoa.
Probably 13, 14, so you don't normally see that.
Yeah, and I don't want to talk about it. Definitely go watch that movie. Don't talk to me, or talk to me. Don't talk to me.
That's the first one.
Yeah, that would be the first one. But the prequel, I would probably go see it in theaters. I'm glad I went and watched that. I want to see so many movies in theater right now. Uh, there's so many out, and coming out that I'm really like. I want to see Haunted Mansion.
Disney.
Yeah, I want to see it. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, I'm not 100% on board with it. I don't like the animation style.
Yeah.
Meg 2 is out.
Yeah, we was originally supposed to go watch it, but
Yeah.
we chose. Is that a fucking alien movie?
Yeah, Jules.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I'm on the list of Regal. So he
Saw a UFO.
yeah.
I'm not big into horror, UFO alien type movies.
But he's also big in big shark big animals. You like sea movies. Like movies that have to do with the ocean.
Yeah, but I don't want to be out there on them.
No, but you what was the one where she's stranded?
47 meters down.
Yeah, and then the other one where she's just on a rock.
Oh, I fucked that one.
Oh, I thought you liked that
No,
movie.
fuck that. It's too much tension.
Yeah,
It
and
makes me too anxious.
yeah, and that's why I don't watch the movies.
Did you
cannot-
that one movie where the two girls climb the big tower?
No,
Amy watched it, and I watched the end with her. Oh my god, my anxiety was through the roof. I'm just like, oh yeah.
and that's why I won't watch cave movies. It's just too much anxiety.
I watched The Descent.
No,
It's great.
no,
Your phone kind of sounds like it. The creatures in that movie.
no. That sounds like the Predator. They sound like the Predator.
Okay.
No, let's not get into this again. We get into this all the time.
Sorry,
Yes, many times. We're not getting into it again. But
speaking of aliens, though, I did do a podcast with Y2K Movies, Daniel Thorndike and Pat O from on Wednesdays We Talk Weird. They have a podcast together called Y2K Movies. We talked about my favorite movie of all time, Signs, that I've seen many of times. And what makes this even more creepy is where we're staying, right at the front of the subdivision or whatever this is. The lake house community. It's the road is
corn.
both sides cornfields. So
Yeah, this year it's cornfields.
it'll be different next year.
Next year it'll be soybeans.
I guess they got switched up. But anyway.
Yeah, that's for the ground purposes.
But yeah,
agricultural stuff.
I watched half of the movie on the deck, and it kind of
You
freaked me
got
out.
scared
Yeah,
because there's steps leading up to the deck.
there's no because these other lake houses got screened in, and so they got a door. So
Oh,
I had a little bit of even though a gray could easily walk through the. No, not the ones from Signs. They seem to have a problem with doors.
yeah, they
But
do.
anyways, there's one night I was out there and I heard a howl in the woods, and I was like, "Oh hell, no,
Coyote.
I'm coming back in the house."
And you know what? He didn't want to be a were-coyote or a were-yote. What would a were-coyote be? Would it just be a were-coyote?
Just be a coyote.
But if you got bit,
You would die.
you would be a were-coyote.
You wouldn't come back as nothing. You just
Whoa. This is not the fantasy that I'm creating. Okay? I get to choose the fantasy. That's not the fantasy I'm creating. It's not it.
so bad, Johnny.
The fantasy we have created is the Big Ball Buddies on TikTok, though, and that's where you should go follow us. And we did some awesome food reviews. We got to try We tried a hamburger with peanut butter and jelly on it. The
And
Ultimate
bacon.
Warrior burger. Yeah, it has bacon on the peanut butter and jelly hamburger. Delicious. Ate one tonight. Ate one the other day. Yeah, they're freaking amazing.
So good.
If you haven't had peanut butter and jelly on a hamburger,
Highly recommend it.
I highly recommend. You think that it's not good, or on a cheeseburger, my bad, on a cheeseburger. You think that it's no good, but you get a hamburger that's super duper thick.
Amy even likes it.
It's delicious.
Right, Amy?
She's in. She's not in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
she was.
no,
Amy.
she's not in there. You keep saying Amy. She's in her room. But it's delicious. Definitely should try Ultimate Warrior Burger. 2 grilled cheese sandwiches on a hamburger. 5 total pieces of cheese for the whole cheeseburger. Really good.
We actually got to world premiere.
Yes, yes.
And the video is doing very well on TikTok. A lot of people. Yesterday he sold quite a bit of them, so
Yeah.
I'm happy for him. Yeah,
Yeah, Press Box 11, Manchester, Tennessee.
D.
You ever,
Travis Reed, he's awesome.
you ever come to Bonnaroo or
Just come to the Manchester area. You got to
yeah.
stop by Common John's.
I mean, it's right
That's
off the
where his food
interstate,
truck is.
like half a mile off the interstate. Not even have to hit a red light.
He usually, he keeps his trailer there because it probably is like a big pain in the hassle to move it around.
Yeah.
So you
So,
gotta tie everything. Anyways,
but yeah, just follow Pressbox 11 on Facebook, see when they're open. Weather
they
permitting,
got all kinds
usually.
of other stuff. They also got the
Tornadoes.
Mark Cuban.
Oh yeah, the Cuban sandwich is the best.
Yeah, they do have the tornadoes. They call them Texas tornadoes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
those are
the
delicious.
twisty potatoes and topped with all kinds of stuff. It's really good. He's a really good guy. It's
We
really
try to
good.
help out our buddy because
Yeah, Everyday Joe show, podcast, radio show.
yeah.
But yeah, we've tried all kinds of stuff since we've been gone off of this podcast.
We're almost to 3K on TikTok now.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, damn it.
I haven't seen Oppenheimer. I haven't seen Barbie.
I heard Oppenheimer is good, really good, actually.
Yeah, it's just 3 hours long.
Yeah, we just uploaded a video on TikTok and it's already got 113 views, and it's only been like 5 minutes. So
We're doing pretty good on there. I mean, thankfully, if you follow us on TikTok and you comment or you just like the post, we greatly appreciate you.
there's one dialogue that had over 20 comments.
And I do try to comment on there, Jim Jam. If you comment, we'll comment. If you make a recommendation, we'll tag you in it. If you don't want to be tagged, you probably should tell us. Which we still got to get to some things that have been recommended.
Yeah, we got to do the
Grimace.
McDonald's, the Grimace thing.
Yeah, we're gonna try to recreate a Grimace shake. Because that's not
Got a young follower, which he don't want to be named or nothing.
Yeah.
He he probably don't listen to this, but he really likes us apparently on TikTok. And well, I'll go ahead and tell his mom. She's real cool. She's got a podcast, Paranormal with V.
Yeah.
She's cool, peeps. Psychic medium. So yeah. But
we got more stuff to talk about on here.
what about all the alien shit going on, dude? Since we're talking about aliens, the government is either trying to divert our attention from something big going on, or I don't know. But then I sent Johnny a video of a man meeting an alien. That was a really good costume, though, wasn't it?
The AI is either that or AI generate. Like it's really good CGI.
It looked like a gray though, didn't it?
Yeah. The problem, like, we're people that want aliens to exist, right? And
Kind of.
and
The idea is great, but
like I want to believe in aliens, and the more likely scenario, they probably don't.
It was like Paul.
Yeah, they probably don't exist. And the technology that we're seeing is government controlled. Like the governments have it and they don't want you to know that they have it. So they're just saying it's aliens. So they're not creating aliens, they're creating this technology that they don't want you to know that they have. And the whole fact of it could be that they don't want you to know that it's that far advanced, because if you know it's that far advanced, then that they're doing other things that are way far more advanced, and it could cause chaos in the communities because you don't have a chance to stand up to the government if they have this technology. Like you have zero chance to fight back. You know what I'm saying? And that's always in the public's, well, not always in the public. You shouldn't say that, but it's always better for the public to think that they could stand up to their government. You know what I'm saying? That they have a right to and that they can if they needed to, but might not be the case.
Do want to give some condolences to Hawaii right now.
Oh
These
yeah.
motherfuckers are completely devastated. One of the islands is like it looks like a damn after what is it called? Apocalyptic movie.
But they're burnt and
It burned pretty much the whole island, didn't it?
yeah,
And it would happen so fast that they had to abandon their cars and jump in the ocean.
yeah, I don't know. The climate change is being sort of some people have blamed climate change on that. And it's always they've been coming out saying that what's going to end up happening with climate change, it's not global warming anymore, it's climate change. And with the drier places are going to be more dry, which Hawaii didn't seem like it'd be that dry. You know what I'm saying? Because they got less greenery. So you think they get more rain, but then rain will be places where you get more rain, the storms will be heavier. And I don't know. But the storms will be heavier and you'll get more rain. I don't know though.
Well, this is weird.
There's just some crazy things going on in the world. Uh, what's the word? Ecologically or
Ecolo- cool.
yeah, but climate wise, there's some not good stuff going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
And
been pretty miserably hot lately.
and the whole thing is if you don't believe in climate change and you don't believe in global warming, that's fine. I'm not 100% on board with it, but stuff does need to change. I mean, ultimately, the consumption of everything does need to change. I work in an auto parts factory and I see the waste, the amount of just waste that can't be recycled, that will be buried. And I'm talking about tons and tons of just headliner scrap. The pieces that come off headliners, it's got fiberglass, it's got glue.
Oh yeah.
That shit just gets buried in the ground, guys. I'm talking about bales and bales and bales of it. Like, if if you've seen them mount, you'd be like, fuck. And there's how many hundreds of factories making these headliners? And that's not the only waste that they make. It's crazy, man. But it's not why we're here. We're not here to think about serious stuff. We're here to release.
Entertain.
Yeah, release from the scary and what's the real world. I can tell you something fun though. Pumpkinhead Scream Factory and Best Buy team. Pumpkinhead. Oh, Scream Factory and Best Buy team. Scream Factory and Best Buy team up to bring 1988 film to 4K.
It's a really good movie.
There should be some punctuation there
Yeah.
in that headline for me.
That's a really good movie. Have you got to see it?
Yeah, yeah, I watched the original. Yeah,
What do you think about the sequel? That, of course, it's not as good.
did I watch this? I'm pretty sure I watched
So
one and two
it's a hockey team or some kind of football team or
but it's been years ago and I've only seen them once. I remember the first one really well. I think we might have reviewed it.
yeah, maybe.
Because it is really good. I see why people love it so much. I didn't realize it was 1988, but now that I'm thinking of it, yeah, I should have realized it was
I would love to have life size
Pumpkinhead.
pumpkin head.
That'd be fucking freaky.
8 foot tall.
And it
the horror basement.
just sit outside that door.
Fuck that. That would be creepy. And
And
that
just look in.
has like a lightning flash.
That would be fucking crazy.
You know it's there, but people. You get people in the kitchen and have a camera located somewhere, and you'll like hit the thing like a flash, and they just see that big ass creature staring through the window.
Oh gosh, damn! Have you seen the 25-foot tall inflatable Michael Myers?
Yeah, that wouldn't be so scary because it's
$500.
what?
$500.
Inflatable?
But it's 25 feet tall.
Oh well.
Tall. It's a 2-story house.
There's guaranteed that people bought it already.
Oh yeah, and it said I don't know if the website was real. I'll be honest, because I seen a Facebook ad and it said that they make them, so it made me think that they didn't make them.
You know, Walmart's making, or I don't know about Walmart, but they're selling the 8 foot and the 10 foot skeletons now.
Oh
Like
really?
the ones that Home Depot has, the 12 foot. So you can get an 8 and a 10 at Walmart, but it's
What?
almost just expensive. But right, well, as
It'd be easier to steal an 8-foot skeleton.
about
I'm just
three,
gonna be honest.
about 3 or 4 days ago, Home Depot did have the pumpkin skeleton available,
Them are cool.
$3.99 or
This ain't too bad, really,
for
because it's
12,
got light up. It's got the eyes light up,
and it's
right?
got the pumpkin head or whatever.
Yeah. So
Not that pumpkin,
yeah, yeah. It's
but
got the Halloween
a buddy of
jack o'
ours,
lantern head.
Mike Rogers, the one that we did a video of his house. He has the horror house in Manchester. He has got one of those 12 foot skeletons, but he took the
He's
waist
got the
out.
torso.
He got the torso and the head, and he made it look like it's. If you saw the video, you'll see it, but it looks like it's busting through the floor. It's really
Yeah.
cool. You know, because of course his it's not tall enough to have it in there,
No.
but what a creative way to actually use it year round.
No,
You
100%.
if you're in the Manchester area, you should try to find Mike or something and go check his house out because he's got some really cool shit.
Yeah, you
Big,
should definitely go stalking.
huge horror fan.
Uh, but yeah, the Pumpkinhead is getting a 4K release from Scream Factory, and Best Buy will have an exclusive steelbook version of the release October 10th. And a standalone 4K and Blu-ray combo pack is still is available for pre-order from the Scream Factory website. So, if you want to go a bit fancier, there are also collector's editions with a poster, prism sticker, lobby cards, and enamel pins that can be purchased through the Scream Factory website. Um, Teaming up with Best Buy to do a steelbook. So, there's that's pretty awesome, especially for people that are huge into Pumpkinhead. And my whole thing now, like I've said before, I started buying a couple of 4K movies because they have the digital code.
Yeah.
And like I want a digital code with everything. It's just easier. But I also want the physical media so that when, internet don't work, I can just pop the disc
Yeah,
in.
that was the other day when power went out.
Yeah, I watched Dune. And the fucked up thing is I got it on Black Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't pull it out and upload the digital code. The digital code don't work now.
Expired.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I had the Batman trilogy. The Chris Nolan, is that his
Yeah.
name?
Oh yeah, the one with Heath Ledger,
Yeah, and it was 2 years out of date,
and it still worked.
and the fucking code worked.
Wow.
So bullshit on you. Uh, I don't know which movie studio that is, but the Dune, whoever, bullshit. Warner Bros. Well, it's on HBO Max, so Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
One of their studios. Bullshit. Give me my fucking Dune uh, digital copy, please and thank you.
Can I go back to Talk to Me real quick? I did forget our website, 10horror.com. You can actually read a spoiler-free review from
Oh yeah,
our writer Tyler Quillen,
Quillen.
and then he also, I think it's him. He also did one for the Wendigo.
Hell yeah.
So
There's a Wendigo movie.
yeah, our own website's got tons.
Yeah. But yeah. So October 10th, Pumpkinhead. Make sure you get your pre-order in right now. Right now. And speaking of pre-order stuff and 4K movies,
Oh, the video game you sent right there.
hold on. This isn't horror, but for the people in the 80s, Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon. It's coming to 4K.
Comedy.
Yeah, sort of. And it's free delivery between the or September 20th is when it's coming out, but it's 4K Blu-ray digital. The Last Dragon. Bruce Leroy. That's not going to pick up because it's too big. Yeah. Anyways, Bruce Leroy. Who's the master? Show enough. I love that movie. It is actually, I didn't understand it as a kid. I don't even know how I got to watch, just like most of the movies that I watch. It's pretty much just a movie to, he was a Motown, Barry Gordy's, I think, was a Motown guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted the movie, but he wanted his music in the movie from the people, that he hired, had his artists and had a lot of their music in it. And I love the movie. Like, to me, if you don't know The Last Dragon, please go watch it. And here's another thing. I hate when I do this, but why this won't pick up. We talked about well,
Board games.
yeah, we talked about board games before. And I'm trying to think. And
Did you ever order any of them?
no, no, because we don't have really a friend group to play the board games.
Yeah.
And we don't really play them. So, but in October,
That's a screen, looks like.
yeah, Ghostface the game will be coming out from Stop the Killer. The one that we talked about, Michael Myers 2.
Don't Leatherface have one? Or Texas Chainsaw?
Yes, I believe in My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
But the Ghostface game, if you're into this and you listen to the other one, it's coming out. The Kickstarter is going to come out in October. So make sure you be on the lookout for that. Stop the Killer games. And speaking of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game, it comes out this week.
And you pre-ordered it.
Yes. It was like $35.
John didn't give him
It's
a
free on
review.
Xbox if you got Game Pass. Do it.
Oh, Ashton does. Might have to try that out then.
Yeah, it's free on Xboxes from what a buddy at work saying that if you got Game Pass, he's already got it pre-loaded.
I'd tell Ashton to plug hers up and do that.
Yeah, because you can go ahead and just have it pre-downloaded.
Does it work on an Xbox One?
That's the last version, right?
No, it's not the newest one. It's one before.
The last version.
Yeah.
Yeah, the previous. Yeah, should. I'm pretty sure that it's a PS4 and PS5 game, so it'd be an Xbox One and an Xbox X, whatever the.
We're not Xbox people.
Yeah, I'm not an Xbox person.
Never have been.
No, never. I mean, Nintendo, Sega, and PlayStation. I never moved on.
The original PlayStation when it came out. Xbox was nowhere to be seen at the time, so.
Yeah, I had a PlayStation, dude. So,
yeah.
Call of Duty kept me, or Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto kept me in PlayStation, and then they eventually.
Oh yeah, they went.
Then they eventually went to both, and I was already hooked on PlayStation.
Yeah.
So, also, what you son of a bitch? In your fucking ads. Another thing, Neon Fear, a Friday the 13th fan film. Jim Jam sent this over. It's on Indiegogo, and from what I can see, you can still
Blade Runner meets Friday the 13th.
Yeah, and it's on Indiegogo. This is so funny. The year is 2049. Android Jason replicants are being used to hunt humans. To save ourselves, we must use a time machine to travel back to 1984 and awaken the one person with the power to stop them all. The real Jason. And I wish, like, we can't. I don't know how that. Well, that's probably not showing up too good. But
just go look it up.
Yes, they got a bunch of different Jasons. If they can get the money, it's called Neon Fear. If they can get the money, the Jasons, like their little renditions of Jasons, look good. Now, whether or not that'll translate to on screen, no clue, because you can do AI now, pictures, and get anything made.
That's why
But they've raised $33,898, which is nothing when it comes to making a movie.
So yeah, it can go.
I mean, really.
Money fast.
Yeah. So they got a $35,000 stretch goal. So definitely, it looks pretty cool.
But you talking about AI stuff? That's why a lot of the writers and actors was striking recently because of that.
Yeah, well, it's also been brought to my attention on the strikes that they're getting these extras and they're like, let us do a body scan of you. And some of these extras are okay. And then when that happens, even when like I heard one woman say, well, what I would tell them is, well, that's fine if you just pay me double today. And they won't do it
Because then,
because they don't even want to pay you double. Like $180 a day is all these extras make. It's not shit, dude.
so that means they're going to scan you and then use you in multiple movies.
Yeah, and just use you as extras. They will never have to pay another extra. They won't have to pay catering. They pay these extras $180 a day, which I know sometimes you got to have 100 people in the background. You know what I mean? Like if you want it real busy in like a ballroom
Like
scene
people like
for
Disney, they
50.
can fucking afford.
Yes, and even like Sean Whelan was saying, I seen him. He was talking. He's like, "Look, y'all don't understand. Some people don't understand. Like, I'm in 3 different shows on the Mouse streaming service, which Disney Plus.
And
3 different shows, and
he
he's
don't
only
get
been paid once.
he don't get royalties for it.
No, and you can watch him for hours, and he gets nothing. He's like, I think I made $1,200 a week or $1,800 a week or whatever on these shows.
That's really good if you can consecutively have that. But
But it's not good. $1,800. Well, it's good, but you live in Hollywood. It's
yeah,
not good.
not good for them.
And you're traveling and you're trying to do that show plus, you know what I mean? Yeah, they've got a tough life. They chose to do it. I understand. But you shouldn't be able to use them over and over because the main actors get royalties, but the extras get nothing. And they signed up for it. That's what they signed up for. But they don't want AI and their images to be used forever. I mean, I imagine they never thought that it would just get used. But streaming platforms didn't exist. So now that they do, they're just trying to rework their contracts in it. And now with AI, even the writing, they're using AI to write scripts, write books. So, I mean, eventually, like if something's not done, you won't get human interaction besides write an essay on da da da. Write me a 300-page book on da da da. Write me a script. And then somebody goes back through, edits it, and cleans it up and makes it a little bit better. Which, I mean, it would help me out. I could become a writer.
All right, I'm gonna do. My cousin's big into this stuff, and I'm gonna do something real quick. He told me a website. I think a lot of people use it, Chat or Open AI, or it's Chat GPT.
Oh, yeah, that's the
But
big one.
I'm gonna type in write a script for a Friday the 13th film.
Good gosh.
Look, it's writing it right now.
Was that it?
That would be a short film.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. Log in. A stormy Friday the 13th. A group of friends unwillingly resurrected the vengeful spirit of Jason Voorhees as they struggle to survive the night.
So that's just the script that it come from, maybe.
Isolate cabin, living room night. But yeah,
I mean, you could set it up to make it write whatever.
it will write a book.
Yeah. So it'll write anything. But I can understand why, you know, like you want to get ahead of it. You don't want to get left behind. And you don't want these giant $1 billion movie studios getting ahead of human interaction because if they can eliminate everyone, you know what I'm saying? They would just make money, but movies will eventually die,
Mm-hmm.
especially if people don't go support them in theaters because that's the only way that they're making money. These streaming services aren't making any money. And that's what a lot of people don't understand too. They're not making money. Disney's losing money on this streaming service. They were making money to start out with, but you can't do original content. You know what I mean? Like Netflix, they don't make money. Like they make money, but they've lost a lot of money.
Yeah, because
You want to do all you have is backers. It's a weird thing, man.
Disney makes the TV shows exclusive for Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Now, if they'd probably make some money if they had it on cable TV.
Yes, they would. And the problem is like all these Marvel TV shows, which some people hate them, like the purists, whatever. I don't mind them. I like them. I enjoy them. It's something for me to watch.
Yeah.
The last one, uh, with Nick Fury, I forget what it was called. It wasn't the best. I'll say that. But it's continuing in the movies. You kind of gotta watch it to understand the movies better. If you want to understand the movies better. But anyways, they're making these shows and they're not making any money off of them, and that's what like the plan is kind of but they're trying to do these TV shows so you can kind of get introduced to the characters
Mm-hmm.
and you have a little bit more time, a little bit more story building. That way, when you go into the movie, if people have watched the TV shows, they kind of know who people are. Like the Moon Knight, I thought it was really a really good show. A lot of people hated it because they're purists, and as you know, I'm not a purist on pretty much anything.
So, a streaming service I was hoping to bring back a TV show that I really like is Holliston, and there was talks that um, Shudder was going to try to resurrect it and do a season 3, but so far, no luck. But you can watch the first 2 seasons on Shudder.
Yeah, and see, with Shudder is genre specific, so you do them shows for the people that are paying. You know what I mean? Like you have a paying audience for that. But when you have someone that's doing, who knows how much it costs to make one Marvel episode, $20 million. They're not putting $20 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's they're not paying $20 million for the movies that go on there. Usually on Shudder.
Not at all. Because a lot of them are like independent.
Exactly.
Made.
Exactly.
Young people are just virtually giving it away sometimes just to have their movies on a big platform, just so they can get recognized.
And it helps them though. It boosts their career.
A lot of people do like for Trauma Now, their streaming service.
Yeah.
They'll let Lloyd Kaufman have their movie just to have it a part of Trauma. So.
And it gives Trauma and it gives Shudder new fresh content. And it boosts. Hey, who directed this? Oh shit, so and so directed this. Oh, now they got this movie out. Maybe I'll go watch it.
So you give away one of your movies,
in the hopes that it boosts you for a lifetime.
And then it gets to the point where Shudder will have to pay you more for that movie because it's wanted more.
Yeah. Wanted to talk about something locally. There's going to be a Tennessee Haunt Legend Expo in at the Nashville Fairgrounds.
It's kind of not a good time to
October 21st.
Yeah, if that's for haunted houses, you shouldn't be doing a haunt expo during haunt season. Because you're not going to have no haunted houses hardly coming out because they're in the middle of
it's paranormal.
Oh, okay.
I think it's mostly what it's for.
That makes sense.
Historic locations and more.
Okay, if it's just that, then yeah, that's fine. But
yeah, I think it's more paranormal stuff. Okay. So, which will be cool because it's from 9 to 6, and it'll be October 21st. Therefore, the sun will be set earlier. And
When you get done with that, you go to Hunter.
exactly. You can go to that October
Slaughterhouse.
21st. Yes, Slaughterhouse. 100%.
Or make the trip to Silver Point and check out Halloween Hollow.
100%. Make it a whole night.
Yeah.
Hit up Slaughterhouse, hit up Silver Point, and then drive to Knoxville.
Check out Screamville.
Yeah.
If Fright works. You know,
But tickets are on sale now. It's only $10 to get in.
I think we might try to do that. Go
Yeah.
check it out.
There's a possibility.
Yeah, because that's, I've been there before several times when I was a kid, but we went and saw the RV place. It's a pretty good size expo center.
I don't know which one it is. All I know is
It's right beside the soccer field.
I know, but there's a couple of buildings.
What's the soccer team's name?
The Nashville soccer club, football club. Yeah, it's lame. I really wanted to support them so much, and then they just come out with the Nashville football club, and it's the same colors as the Predators, and I was just like, huh. And I really like soccer, like a lot.
I've been Tennessee.
Because I think they wanted to give Nashville the ownership of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you have it.
But I wish it was more like the Nashville Copperheads.
Is that a suggested name?
Well, it was a suggested name years ago for the Tennessee Titans because they're talking
Copperheads.
because Copperhead's like a
big
prominent thing in Tennessee.
That must be so shitty for a football name.
Why?
That sounds more like some XFL shit.
Well, not really.
Or minor league football, whatever that's called.
I mean, you got Jaguars and
no, that would be an arena football.
But you got the Colts and the Jaguars and Ravens. Why would a Copperhead? Because it's
There's
a snake.
no snake. It's a football name.
Well, I know.
That
snake would kill you. And think about the colors.
What about a cobra? Even though that's not.
It's not in Tennessee, dumbass. Yeah.
What was the name?
Tennessee Cottonmouths.
Yeah, Cottonmouth.
Copperheads.
Cottonmouths would be.
No. No.
This is gonna be the "Don't Tread on Me" logo on the side.
Yeah, exactly. But
Tennessee.
They could have been, but like for the soccer team, it would have went well because then they could have been like
Nashville Copperheads.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just what I was thinking. That way, because they could have been black and like a copper colored jersey.
That's probably why you're not picking the names.
Well, fucking Nashville Football Club.
Whoever picked that's fucking stupid.
I mean, and it's the same colors as the fucking as the Nashville Predators. Same exact colors.
What's the?
And they're the Predators.
What do they call Nashville Prey?
But they're the Predators, so.
Oh, that's a weak name. Then everybody would be beating with their.
Yeah, the Prey. Yeah, that'd be a horrible name. Anyways. But yeah, when we went to the Comic-Con last year, I didn't get to go this year. It was super small. What the fuck, dude? What's this new phone that's pissing me off? I got the new what's it called? Z Flip 5, if you're watching this. Yeah. Anyways. I like it. But
Johnny got him a new phone. So
yeah.
Same size as
Yeah, same size. Just got a bigger outer screen. So for our last article of the Big Ball Buddies report that we didn't say it was the Big Ball Buddies report like we should have done.
Where'd it go?
Oh.
I didn't want to be a part of it.
Jim Jam sent this over. The FBI finds stolen human remains used as decorations inside Mount Washington man's home.
This is how long it's been since I totally forgot.
This was July 12th.
So it's been almost.
It's been 3 weeks.
It's been a month since we recorded.
Yeah. So FBI agents served a federal search warrant at an apartment in Mount Washington. They discovered dozens of human bones inside, some of which were being used as furniture.
But he didn't kill them.
So 40 skulls were found during a raid at James William Knott's home Tuesday morning on Love Avenue.
So apparently You can't have human remains.
Yeah, according to a criminal complaint, Knott was part of a ring of purchasing and selling stolen human remains.
Oh, that's
Some of which were tied back to the Harvard medical scandal. The FBI also recently busted a Harvard medical bag was found in Knott's home.
well, that's what got him. All because they were stealing bones.
And guess what he said when the FBI asked him if anybody was in his apartment? If anybody else was there.
What is that?
Guess.
Just a few?
Only my dad's friends.
Well, that's stupid to say.
Um,
That's very stupid to say. That would definitely get them wanting to come in and look around.
well, they already had a search warrant, so. So he's arrested immediately after the raid on Tuesday and charged with having a firearm as a prohibited person. They found multiple loaded firearms in his home, including at least one AK-47.
Or an assault rifle, Johnny. Man,
Knott had served about 3 years in prison in 2011, having a mass collection of destructive device parts, including those for grenades and propellants. So that's why he couldn't own a gun. And now he's like, well, I can't own guns to kill people.
you
So
definitely should have-
therefore, I just buy dead body parts. And I can store the dead body parts around me and feel like I killed them. So, yeah. He didn't actually say that. I'm not saying that's him. That's allegedly. No, they caught him with it. Yeah.
Go ahead you with that.
Yes. So, appreciate y'all listening, watching. It's been a while. If you stuck around,
Been a
thank you so
while.
much. I thought about telling Jimmy to pull up the Fat Boys, and the Fat Boys are back, and they'll never be whack. The Fat Boys. I don't know if you know that song.
It'll probably get banned.
Well, you know that song? Probably you don't even know who the Fat Boys are.
Yeah, I know the Fat Boys are, but I don't know about the song.
But yeah, I was like, it probably would get banned. Probably wouldn't work. But yeah, Fat Boys are back, and they'll never be whack. Just so you know.
Big Ball Buddies are back.
Talking about the Fat Boys.
The Big Ball Buddies.
Well, whatever, dude. It's not the same. The Big Ball Buddies are back. They'll never be whack.
Ever.
Never ever.
All right, I guess that's all we got.
Make sure you go follow us on TikTok, Instagram, X, and Facebook. Don't worry about Facebook. But
It's gonna be hard to get used to saying that.
X. I just said it.
No, I'm just saying though. But yeah, like you go on the app and you put, and it still says tweet.
Yes. Make sure you like and comment and share our stuff on TikTok, please. Go follow us if you're not. If you are, thank you so much. If you're just listening to this, thank you so much. Thank you for sticking around. We appreciate you very, very much.
Yeah.
And stay safe in this weather that we're having.
For sure.
For these
All right.
homes.
And once again, Johnny, that's all we got. We out.
Peace.
Now it's time to say goodbye to the basement guys again. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Or that is, spooks and spells. Take your shirt off. Y'all come back now, you hear?